TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked off of turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network live tonight from the Lanier National Speedway, week number 1 of the DirtSeries.com Randomizer Challenge on the Dirt. And it comes to you live via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. What is going on, everybody? Phil LaCasse here. Jack Chewin's back here with me doing controls. The Phil and Jack attack invades the Dirt Series, guys. Tonight here we have midget cars, wingless midgets inside the Lanier National Speedway in the Randomizer Challenge. That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure where our buddy Dougie Fresh is, but it would be appropriate to have little people in a little car. But Jameson Coburn in the house, so we big country, 6'6" midget car. You see where the pun's going there. Great to have you aboard here tonight live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Hope you guys are all doing well. The session is being advanced forward. Thank the great group over here coming on board. Thank Josh and all the gang over here as we have 14 drivers in the pit area. We're going to go a couple of heat races, 2 heat races to be exact. We'll have a warm-up, or we will go to a 40-lap main event. So let's get trackside and take you through our 7-car starting lineup on the pole with car number 1, Showtime Shane Kelly with number 24 alongside of Colton Snyder. In row number 2 with car number 30, we find Travis Pullen with number 83 alongside of Josh Smith. In the third row, the number 300 will be Darren Cole with the number 38 of Philip Neese alongside. And the number 3 of Taylor James will make up a 7-car field. We will go 10 laps around. They'll all obviously race to the main event because that was the whole theory behind this Randomizer Challenge on the Dirt. Invite-only crowd. Guys pay an entry fee in. The goal is for everybody to show up, have fun, and everybody will race into the main event. So I'll give a hats off to Josh over here at Dirt Series, Josh and Colton, all the group that make up now the administration of DirtSeries.com. Love coming over and saying hey to the gang over here. Love to see our buddy old Frank Gonzalez out there watching from checking on his MDR teammates. Frank, hope all is well, bud. Good, been a while since we've talked to you, so we'll say hello to you and tell the rest of the gang over there at Mud Duck Racing, all the group over there that we say hello. Hope everybody's doing good through all these difficult times as we go under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. Opening here for 10 laps around, and Shane Kelly going to lead this group of angry little race cars that we call the midgets down through turns number 1 and 2, completing lap number 1. And I'm going to have a ball calling these cars because I can't read a number on them anywhere. So this will be fun. Green car to the outside, I know from the Indoor Nationals is Colton Snyder aboard the number 24. He going to best himself right now Over Showtime, Shane Kelly, Travis Pullen into the third spot. Josh Smith, Darren Cole going to be our top 5 as we complete lap number 2 of 10 of the books. They are zooming around this joint tonight. 14.728 last time by for the race leader. Colt Snyder aboard car number 24. Shane Kelly now trying to run by on the number 1 car. Shane will work over the upside of the speedway as we exit the corner. Shane Kelly using a long way around the 3/8 mile. He's now up to the race lead as we're down the back chute heading into turn number 3 and 4. Now we've got a yellow on the speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow. First one of the night finds us, 4 laps complete. 7 drivers out there in the midgets, and somebody's car sounds like it got a little angry. And I'm going to take a guess it may have been Philip Neese, number 38. That may have been the car that may have taken a wild ride. You never know in a midget car. It may have even been a tumble. Never really know for sure until Jack Chewin will show it off with a full velocity instant replay brought to you by jmaxstrug.com. Check this out. We'll let Jack show off a replay if he's got one for us to show. And I believe the 38 car, I don't know if he got spun around or what the heck happened, but I believe it was Philip Neese involved in this one. Uh-oh, well, got to confirm with me first, Jack. We don't do this for nothing. So, if it's number 30 to Philip Neese, who may have gone around all by himself, but I don't see anything either. Haven't found nothing. May have been something that happened. Somebody got sideways and called for the yellow, so I don't see anything as far as egregious contact or anything. So either way, we're slowing it down. The caution flag laps do not count. As we go back to some green flag racing, Shane Kelly going to lead Colton Snyder and Josh Smith. And now Jack's calling out, we got a wreck. And we are still green. Now we're going to throw the yellow out. Whoever it was the leaner. We got a yellow flag. We had a caution. Second one of heat race number 1. We got a leaner. And I'm going to guess it may have been Travis Pullen in the number 30. Yep. That may be the leaner. And that would give us our first 2 points of the night here live on Full Velocity, because we give you 2 points when they end up on their side like that. It is tough to be a turtle and a midget, but we can sure as heck lean now, can't we? Travis Pullen, a leaner, our second yellow flag. Now 5 laps complete, just about halfway home in heat race number 1. I love the feature here in iRacing now, where the yellow flag laps do not count. I think it is great. I think it's a very authentic feel. I applaud the Dirt Series guys for employing it. And slow it on down again as I'm trying to read over here to Fast Frank responding to my chat. Apologize, my glasses falling off my head. Yep, I work too much and he's out of the state. Well, working is a good thing right now, Frank, because a lot of guys I know out there, guys and gals, are unfortunately on these frantic times of quarantine or isolation or whatever power word you want to use to call this craziness. A lot of folks getting laid off, and that's never a good thing.
I'm at home.
Yep, Jack's home.
Going crazy.
Yep, well, Jack's always crazy, but yeah, he's home, so that's one of them right there we're talking to. But let's go back to some racing, shall we? Colton Snyder, Shane Kelly. Shane Kelly going to lead the way over Colton Snyder, Josh Smith, Darren Cole, Philip Neese, Travis Pullen, and now Taylor James back there in the 7th spot. So zoom back around. These are really cool cars. I'll tell you what, I like the midgets, and it's cool to see them out of the Chili Bowl for once and do them on a place like Lanier. I've always loved Lanier. It's always been a great racetrack to us over the years, and we're going to throw some sliders, why the heck not, between Snyder and Shane Kelly. Shane back to the low side. They'll sweep out of turn number 4. We'll go down and back straight away. We are going to be 2 laps remaining this time as we exit 3 and 4. We're going to fix my cameras here during our intermission time we have as we come off the 4th quarter now. 2 laps remaining for the race leader. That'll be Shane Kelly, number 1. Colton Snyder going back to the point. Here comes Shane back to the low side. Throwing some haymakers here in these little midget cars. We off to number 4. White flag going to go in the air. Shane going to hold on to the lead, but here comes Colton back to the bottom side. Colton sliding up the hill. Can Shane cross him over? Well, you bet he can. He'll look low in 3 and 4. Checkered flag will go into the air, and oh my goodness. Shane Kelly going to win that, I believe, at the line. 0.081. That was good. Shane Kelly and Colt Snyder dazzling us here, delighting the crowd on a Sunday night on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Terrific job by 2 of them. Shane taking on the wing over Colton. That'll be 1-2, heat race number 1 in the books. We'll give you the rest of our order there as my stuff goes haywire. Philip Neese will finish third over Josh Smith, Darren Cole, Travis Pullen, and Taylor James will be our 7 cars there for heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 about to come at you, but I hope everybody's out there. So once again, doing well on the Full Velocity Racing Network tonight. Glad you have all tuned in. Hope you're all doing great. We certainly are ready to do some more racing inside the Linear National Speedway with the midget cars on the pole for heat number 2 with car number 15. That'll be Michael Henry with Joey Lamb alongside aboard car number 81. Good to see Joey back with us here tonight in Dirt Series. In row number 2, sideways, AJ Cruz with car number 57. The number 9 of Robert Fletcher on the outside of row number 2. In row 3, Big Country, Jamerson Colbridge aboard at number 199. He'll roll off 5th with a Justin Sick, number 17 alongside. And number 13 will start 7th. That'll be Steve Cooper. So we've got 7 on the call. You've got all 7 out there. We'll go back 10 laps around, and this will be a lot of fun to see what they do with heat race number 2 back in a place where I've been here so many times before in iRacing. Do love this racetrack. It's always a lot of fun to come back into Brazelton, Georgia, and visit here in the Great South and be to the 3/8 mile Linear National Speedway. Going to have a terrific time as a Pace truck pulls its way onto the infield. Let's go back onto the iRacingIFlag.com. Green flag. We start heat number 1. Michael Henry and Joey Lamb be the first cars to pull us off with number 2. Looks like Michael going to get out to the early race advantage. Joey going to fall back in line. A little bit of racing down to the low side is, I think, third place car there. That may be AJ Cruz. I'm going to do my best to follow these little cars along. They are definitely tough to read. Cruz, I think it's Big Country right behind him in the 199, running 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we got one around. That's old AJ Sideways. And old AJ Sideways went for a ride.
Broke.
That car definitely broke. It's not happy. AJ Cruz goes around, and I can't tell if that was... I think he caught the inside wall by himself. Not sure if he had help there or not, but the first look I got, I think he just...
got the wall.
He
Up the wall.
inside wall. See, that's why we put a wall there. No Ute tire. Nobody gonna get stuck in and break one of these cars. AJ bounced off the inside wall, keeps on the track out the outside wall, keeps it rolling. But our first yellow flag of heat race number 2, that was a wild ride. Man, now that was something. AJ Cruz going for a ride in board number 52. He'll go to the back, 57, I should say. He'll go to the back of the line. So Michael Henry will lead over Joey Lamb, Jameson Colbridge, Robert Fletcher, Steve Cooper, Justin Sick, and it should be back there in 7th now. AJ Cruz, if they reset the scoring, which I believe they will, because the new iRacing scoring system under yellow, they don't count them, but doesn't adjust the last time by at the line either. So that kind of brings our timing for a little tad bit of a loop. Look at that really cool number 81 car riding in 2nd. He's got the Pac-Man thing working on there. And for Pac-Man fans like myself, that I still play from time to time, well, I don't know if you got little dots to chase out there, the big power dot, but Joey Lamb's got a power ride looking. Right, well, it certainly does. Out front, and Michael Henry going to lead the way as we go back to it with a single file restart. 10 laps to go by like a blink of an eye over here. I will tell you, we're working on lap number 4 now. Henry going to lead the way as we're kind of all stuck single file. The top 2 is Lamb rides in 2nd. Racing for 3rd between Colbridge and the 199. Robert Fletcher's number 9. Oh, Steve Cooper back there. Good name, new name to us here on Full Velocity. Steve Cooper with the number 13. He'll ride in the 5th spot as we exit turn number 4. All chasing Michael Henry around in the number 15. He's doing a really good job. These cars, I've heard they're really twitchy in the Chili Bowl. I wonder what they feel like out here at Lanier. I mean, a little bit bigger of a track. You add one, 3/8 versus a 2/10 mile for sure. Imagine still a little bit twitchy. They're definitely odd cars as we get a second yellow flag of the event out there. We're on lap number 6. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Team Hard Motorsports yellow flag number 2. Slow it on down. Let them come back to the start-finish line. And Justin Sick, the Justin Sick iRacing Photos machine. Looks like, did he catch the inside wall as well?
Yep.
Sure did. Arcing it down to the corner. Caught the left front on the wall. Spun it around. Somehow they missed him right there. That's our story for yellow flag number 2 in heat race number 2. And these little race cars, they're awfully, durable to take on because. Oh, it was Steve Cooper. Okay, it was a 13. They're tough to read. I can't read the numbers on the back of those things for sure. And Got to put my nose on the screen, zoom in. I still can't hear Steve Cooper in the inside wall. So sorry, Justin, it was Steve. We got Steve on the inside. He's on the wall. He's around our second yellow flag of the night on lap number 6. Michael Henry will continue to lead over Joey Lamb, Jamison Colbridge, Robert Fletcher, AJ Cruz, Steve Cooper. Justin Sick will ride back there. It scores him last, and I don't think that's right. I think we'll let that reset when we go back to some racing here. Steve Cooper is last. As we go back under the green flag, Michael Henry jumped back on it again, wind this little car back up, and we'll roll it off to number 2. And he'll lead the way over Joey Lamb's number 81. Big Country back there in the 3rd spot. Jamison Colbridge, Robert Fletcher running in 4th. Their nose to tail off the corner. I think these cars got to be a handful. They look like a lot of fun, but I bet I couldn't handle them. I can't handle very much. These things look to be just ragged on the edge, out of control, driving off the right rear tire, just kind of steering it and gliding it and hoping it stays on the surface between the wall. Michael Henry's done a good job. The number 15, he's in the back chute. He is under 2 to go, and he is going to see the white flag this time off of turn number 3 and 4. Big Country just about went through a yaw through the corner. Wow. That got by. He almost took Joey Lamb. We got another wreck back there. I believe we're under the white flag, so I think the next flag will end the race. We're in 3 and 4. We'll race back to the checkered flag. It's going to be Michael Henry taking down the win in Heat 2 over Joey Lamb. Jamison Colbridge will grab 3rd over AJ Cruz. Oh, it's going to be Fletcher for 4th. AJ will finish up 5th. Justin Sick and Steve Cooper round out our 7-car field here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. So heat races are done. We're going to roll toward a little quick warm-up. We'll roll to a 40-lap main event. So before we get there, what do you say we play this thing? We'll throw a trackside, pay honor to the greatest nation in the world, the United States of America, with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
right. First of all, we're going to thank Charlie Milner, Milner Media and Design, for the great work there on that rendition of the National Anthem. I'm going to thank the gang over at Dirty Grass Soul for playing that one for us as well. Kevin Dedman and the guys. Love seeing that every night we come out here to the Full Velocity Racing Network. Thank Josh and all the gang over here at DirtSeries.com as we are getting ready to rock and roll for a 40-lap main event around this 3/8 mile Lanier National Speedway. We're going to have a great time. Little angry cars here tonight. Midgets. Midget cars. That's right. The Randomizer Challenge. It's a great little series, a great little concept that Josh and the gang do. I know they've been doing it on the asphalt on Thursday nights over here. We're going to broadcast these 6 weeks here on the dirt. It's going to be a great time. So we're not going to know the combination of what we're using until about 30 minutes before showtime. So it's going to be a surprise to you and me both when we turn the cameras on, and we'll see what we see. It is really neat to see midget cars tonight live on the Full Velocity Racing Network, and I'm sure many leagues fly the midget cars more proudly than the Gang of Dirt Series do, but really...
Like pissed off.
Pissed off bumblebees. That's exactly what they sound like. It really does. They are angry, they are low-powered, they are really noisy, they're the best tricked-out lawnmower engine you could probably ever come up with, and I'm making some fun there. Of course, you guys could probably straighten me out what goes into making up a midget car. So we are ready to load, just waiting for the session to forward on to get us out to a main event, as we've been out there for a couple of minutes now with a warm-up session and trying to communicate with Josh and the gang behind the scenes here quickly. So trying to cue them up. Let this thing go forward. Let's get this track worn in a little bit less, so let's go racing for 40 laps around here tonight inside the Lanier National Speedway, the Full Velocity Racing Network. You guys haven't seen all the stuff we've been up to. We have been certainly busy. We got a full calendar of events, a stacked, slammed full, with all the everybody just on shutdown. The short tracks not opening up, the racing world on a stall, the entire world at this rate on a stall. I mean, it's time for sim racing to take its turn in the limelight. And that's what we're seeing here live this evening. So we're just waiting for these things to push it forward. I guess I need to have a little talk with Mr. Josh, because I think he's waiting on me to do something that I've kind of already done. So let's enjoy some of these sights and sounds before these things start gritting. right, it is time to go feature racing tonight live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Midget cars inside of Lanier the National Speedway. Not inside or outdoors, of course. It's beautiful down here in Georgia, but usually see the midgets inside the Tulsa Expo Center. But we're outside, but we're here in the Lanier National Speedway. 14 cars. Let's take you through a Voiles Trucking starting lineup. On the pole with car number 1, going to say hello to Showtime Shane Kelly with number 15 alongside of Michael Henry. In row number 2, the number 24 is Colton Snyder with the number 81 of Joey Lamb alongside. In the number 38, that'll be Philip Neese with the 199 of Jamison Colbridge to the outside of row number 3. Row 4, the number 83 of Josh Smith, the number 9 of Robert Fletcher. The 300, Darren Cole, 300 Custom Calls, presenting sponsor for this series here, rolls off position number 9 with the number 57 of AJ Cruz to his outside. The number 30 of Travis Pullen, he will start 11th with the number 17 of Justin Sick next door. And the number 3 car of Taylor James with the 13 car of Steve Cooper. That'll round out our 14-car starting lineup here at Lanier. Midget cars, full velocity. You guys are in the right spot. Fill the cast. Jack Truan is on my controls tonight. He does a great job as always. Say hello to him. I see my partner Todd's out there watching now. Toddler, I'm glad to see you're out there. Missing you, dude. I'm hoping to see you here very shortly as we go on to the iRacingGuyFlag.com green flag. Shane Kelly going to lead this angry group of car of 14 down off of turn number 2. He will take the race lead here on lap number 1 as we're going to put 40 laps home, and we're going to slow down already. Yellow on the speedway to the opening lap. Yellow, yellow, yellow. A midget car around in the wrong direction. I'm wondering if they hit the inside wall again. The first yellow flag of the night on the opening lap, lap number 1, and I don't think the yellow. And Robert Fletcher puts our flip count of the night to 1. And there it is, flying through the air. I think him and Josh Smith getting together. Rob's car goes for a flippy, and without a leader, went on its wheels. Well, he almost gets a point for leaning on. That would have been like a point and a half, maybe 2.5. Take the twirly bird he did right there, but 1 lap complete. Robert Fletcher going around, and gonna probably have to come now. He landed on his wheels. Wonder if they get a quick repair on these things, because I can't imagine there's a whole too much to the race car here in a midget car. Don't really a whole lot to the car, I don't think. Not a whole lot of places for the driver to be protected either, so that's another animal I want to talk about. But I guess Rob will have to start to the back of the field of a 14 pack, and if we're going to go single file or double file for the restart. But Shane Kelly going to lead over Michael Henry as we go back to green, and let's get to it. Down at turn number 1 and 2, Henry into second. Here comes Colton Snyder, that green and black car, number 24. He'll take a peek to the bottom and see if Henry gets a shot even lower for the race lead as he'll look off turn number 1 and 2 and see if he can't make his way around Shane Kelly in the number 1. Shane doing all he can right now to hold on and doing a really good job over Mike. And now look at Colton with the run down low. 3 cars have kind of broken away from the rest of the group behind. They run, well, not quite nose to tail. Is now the 24th car to the bottom under Henry as we work it down to turns number 3 and 4. It'll slide up the hill, and it'll take a while. That was a perfect time move right there. Kind of took the 15's car run away. Now Michael will take the 15 back to the low side, see if we can't play some sliders here. We've seen it in the heat, so let's see if we'll do it here in the feature event. Colton Snyder going to hold on to the second spot. Shane Kelly leading in the number 1 car. 1 plate, 1 position. I think that's appropriate, I would say. And almost be from the grace of God, if you put a 1 car in victory lane, that would put you in number 1. Was it a 7? Maybe it is. 1, 7. Somebody give me a telescope. 17. Okay, we'll call it 17 car out front. I can't see this 1-7, but I'll take your word for it. It's a 17. 7. Okay, 7. Stop confusing me looking for a second number. There's 1 there. Look like a 1. We'll call it 7. But now Shane Kelly may be running the second spot because Colton Snyder is to the low side in the number 24, doing all he can to take over the race lead. Looks like he may put the wrestle hold away. slides up in front of Shane. They almost come together off turn number 4. That was some good hands driving. I think that could have got really ugly in a hurry. Now Shane going to ride in that runner-up spot in the slipstream as we exit turn 4. Our second yellow flag of the main event, Hard Ass Racing, Team Hard Motorsports, yellow flag number 2 on lap 11. So we'll slow it down once again and put Jack's replay fingers to work. Put J-Max Journey's full velocity instant replay, and let's see who the action car was this time. We've got one car bouncing up through the air. Travis Pullen's car hit the outside wall, went kind of tumbling, took some other cars, and landed on its side. That's a leader. We're up to 4 points. 4 points. 4 points. 4 points here tonight on the network so far. I know Todd's out there. Last time, Todd, you and I had a midget. We scored 12 points at the Chili Bowl. We're up to 4 here tonight.
What'd you do, Hot Rod? Give up?
Well, let's see here as we're sorted out, as we're waving off the restart, so something not quite kosher here as we get ready to go back to green. They're doubled up. Colton Snyder leading Shane Kelly, Michael Henry, Philip Neese, Jamison Colbridge making up the top 5. With Joey Lamb 6th, AJ Cruz running in 7th, Josh Smith 8th, Darren Cole running in the 9th spot, and Taylor James up in the top 10 with Travis Pullen, Justin Sick, Steve Cooper, Robert Fletcher going to round out our 14 cars currently. And we're still waving off the restart, so something not quite figured out yet. Is the 83 car going to go to the end of the longest line now for the yellow, it looks like. So we had to figure out where the caution flag came from, get it all sorted away. They keep waving off the start, so we'll keep waiting for the green flag. Asking, did Hot Rod give up? Oh, I think Hot Rod came across, and I think he's down in a different channel doing some racing of his own, but that may pick up on the mic here, so we apologize for that. Let's go back to some racing. Colton Snyder, Shane Kelly, Michael Henry going to be our top 3 as we go back to it now on lap number 12. We'll sling them some mud here in Lanier. We exit turn number 3 and 4, and the race leader is going to be that green and black number 24 of Colton Snyder. We're going to go back to yellow. Got one lap in on this one, but yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. 3rd yellow flag in the main event. As angry as these cars are, may have got away from them in a hurry, so I'm not sure who may have been involved here, but it was Justin Sick involved here in the number 17 potentially. Him, maybe Travis Pullen, not quite sure. Jack will tell us that story as soon as he retrieves what may have happened to put us under our 3rd yellow flag in the main event. It was
outside.
Josh Smith's a leaner. 83, 3rd yellow, 3rd leaner. We're up to 6 points. And 6 points here on the network are kind of like points on whose line is it anyway. They really don't account for much of anything besides maybe
Something to do.
that might be right, giving us something to do. So yeah, we've got plenty to do. And I see Todd's out there, and he said just got done with the street stocks over on Speed Shift TV. He certainly did. And he'll be live over there at 10 p.m. Eastern Time with the UMP Modifieds. I believe that's going to be on SpeedShiftTV.com exclusive tonight. So hopefully I'll be joining Todd over there shortly. Did miss him in the street stocks. Was going to attempt an effort, get over there and do some laps with him, but certainly ran out of time after the Williams Grove Speedway ran a little bit long tonight with Dirt Warrior Racing League. So we had to come over here, get to Lanier, get ready to go back racing, and Colton Smith going to lead them now back to the green flag. Michael Henry able to steal second away from Shane Kelly. For the time being, we'll see how short-lived or long that may last for, because Shane's down low. Is that Jamison Colbridge down? Sure is. 199 down low side, as is AJ Cruz. AJ sideways. Now into the top 5 as we just sling it off of turn number 4, complete lap number 14. It's Colt Snyder leading the way. I love that car. Black and green. Black and green to me always signaled fast.
Purple and green.
You say purple. Jack's saying it's all right. I'm going to ask the followers that are watching, is that car purple or green? It's purple and green. Looks black and green, but I guess it's where my monitor's sitting, I guess. Maybe it's definitely green. I thought you were going to tell me the green was purple. I would have had a complex, because that's been happening to me a lot lately, so making sure I'm not losing my mind completely. But Colton Snyder was in jeopardy of losing a lead as Shane Kelly was almost to take a puck on him. We got a yellow flag on the speedway. 5th yellow flag of our feature event now on lap number 17. Slow it on down once again. Give us a J-Max Journeys full velocity instant replay as soon as he's got it retrieved. Josh is giving some love to all the walls. And Josh, I guess, has an affinity and loves the walls. He's at the inside wall, he's at the outside wall, and they're all getting equal love. So we're going to give Josh Smith some love. That's why we put the walls there, because he stays on the track. We'll come right back, break in with the call here on your source for esports racing. All right, green back in the air. Wasn't sure if we were going to get it that time as we waved off 2 of them. We did get it there. Colton Snyder, Shane Kelly, Michael Henry, Jamison Colbridge, AJ Cruz. Going to restart as the top 5 as we approach halfway now, working lap number 18. As we exit turn number 4 down the front chute here, and got another yellow. So 1 lap in, and we get our 6th yellow of the first lap of this one. So that's my rule. They stack up here one after the other under yellow. We're going to just let you enjoy them putzing around under yellow. We'll be quiet. So we'll see what we got here for a J-Max Journeys full velocity instant replay. Yellow flag number 6. Josh again, was it? All right, so Justin Sick went around, and I think, yeah, that was net code. Yeah, I see it right there, too. Net code between Josh and Justin Sick sends a 17-car round, puts us back under caution. We are 19 laps in. We're almost halfway. Stay with us here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. All right, the lights are out around the speedway. I think we're getting ready to go back to racing. Snyder, Kelly, Colbridge, Henry, Cruz going to be the top 5. They do put the green flag in the air. Let's go back to racing. Now putting lap number 20 up to the scoreboard. We come back next time by, and so far so good for the driver of that number 24 car, Colton Snyder. Once he took the lead out of his 3rd starting position, he hasn't looked back since, holding off Shane Kelly. Jamison Colbridge in the 199, Big Country has been on the move. He is up to 3rd, and see if he can't do anything else, because he's going to have to chase down Shane and Colton as now they work off turn number 4. Colton leading the way by, I guess, 2 midget lengths over Shane midget legs. Picking up some new terms out there tonight. Jamison's riding up high, rim riding up high, ripping the lip if you can do so in a midget car. He is making it work up high in the 199. He rides in the 3rd spot, and they are doing really good right now as we got 23 laps going on the scoreboard. Michael Henry, the guy who's set in the outside pole, led some laps early. He has dropped back to 4th. AJ Cruz from his starting spot, 10th. He is up in the top 5 and putting in some work here, I should say. Doing a really good job as we got Jamison on the move. He's up top, and he looks like he has cleared Shane Kelly pretty close there off to number 2. So can Big Country take a stab at the race leader? But I guess we'll find out on our next restart because we have a yellow back on the speedway. Yellow, yellow, yellow on lap number 25. We have yellow flag number 6. And we'll slow it on down once again, and we will for sure give another J-Max Journeys Full Velocity Instant Replay. We had a flippy. Who was a flippy? Darren Cole in the 300 custom calls, and that 300 car went for a ride and landed back on all its wheels. I think that still deserves a point. That was quite the ride. He was up on the wall, went through the air, flipped at least a half dozen times, back on all 4s. We're going to give that a point. So what are we up to, 7? We got 7 points. Stuck the landing. You can't do any better than that. Stuck it.
Got 1 point.
Ooh. All right, well, we're going to let it ride around under yellow. We'll get this all sorted out. We have 25 laps complete from Lanier. And we are going to go green flag racing this time by. So that was a quickie yellow right there. Colton Snyder leading Jamison Colbridge, Shane Kelly, Michael Henry, AJ Cruz. Let's go back to racing. 15 laps remaining in our feature event as we're going to go now 2 and almost 3 deep off to number 4. I thought Shane Kelly, Jamison Colbridge and had a shot there at Colton Snyder, but that's going to be a short start because we're right back under yellow on lap number 26. So we'll slow it on down once again. We'll see if we can't find a subject for another Full Velocity Instant Replay. We'll let Jack look. Looks like there was some contact before they went green, so I think 2 cars there involved. 3 cars involved. I think that was Nice, Poland, and Sick, I believe. All right, so that's the story there for the yellow. This should be a quickie caution. The lights are still out, but we'll see if they go off this time around and see if we can get back to racing here really quick, because this may be a quickie yellow. Is too much was happening there. As Darren Cole's being waved back to the lead lap as he was 1 lap down, so wave him around. The lights are indeed out. They're down the back chute. We'll wait for that iRacing.com Chevrolet Silverado safety truck to make its way down onto the pit lane, and that will put us back under racing here at Lanier now at 26 laps on the scoreboard. Let's start 27 laps as we go back under the iRacing iFlag.com. Green flag up in the air. Colton Snyder will lead off of turn number 2. Jamison Colbridge, Shane Kelly. That is our top 3, and the story here has been Jamison. Can he run his way down? Maybe can he catch Colton Snyder? Maybe compete for a race win? We'll find out here in these closing laps as Colton with a good run off the corner. He's carried about 3 car lengths there over the 199. Shane Kelly still continuing to work over the low side. Looks like a cool way to be. I'm not exactly sure right now it's the fastest way around, but he's going to make it work. He'll stay the 7 down low. He will stay the course, but not gaining too much time there between himself and Mr. Colbridge. Jamison up front. 3 car lengths to himself and wreck. Is that the leader that just wrecked? It was Colton Snyder on the outside wall. His car went for a tumble. Yellow, yellow, yellow for the 8th time. Well, that was exciting now, wasn't it? The leader of the race wrecked. You don't see that too often. Colton Snyder ripped the lip, got the right rear up on the wall, hit the right front tire, got up on his side. Another leaner.
We got 2 leaners.
Double leaner? We got, who's the other one? We got 1. Oh, we got 2. We are up to 11 points. 11 points with 11 laps remaining. What a peculiar night this has been on the Full Velocity Racing Network. don't know. How about the size of the car they're in? So we'll call it midgets. Green flag back in the air as we begin lap number 30. And now the new race leader, the 199 of Big Country, Jamison Colbridge, CCRD number 199, going to lead the way now off of turn number 2. He's been buzzing around the outside lane all night long. Shane Kelly in the second spot, give third to the 50 or 81 car. 81, Joey Lamb down to the top 3. He's around Michael Henry. So get our buddy Joey Lamb make something happen. He's in the top 3, doing really good. And Pac-Man eating up a few more. He's got 2 more chips in front. Shane Kelly running down low. Joey Lamb running up high. Looks like that may be the quick way around right now. Can he run down Shane as Shane's got the 7 car stuck on the low side? Colbridge to 199. He will stay up high, and we're going to slow it down again. Yellow, yellow, yellow on the speedway. 9th yellow flag on lap number 32. And we're going up to 13 points because we have another leader. And it is Josh Smith aboard car number 83. Oh, he's got issues. He's gonna take the outside wall for dinner. Dinner and a movie. Because he's hit the wall a couple of times tonight. Josh goes up and around, flippies again, lands on his side. Leaner, 2 points. 13.
New record.
New full velocity record. 13 points with 6 leaners and 1 really flying good save. We're off the rails, so it's been that kind tonight here on Full Velocity. We've seen a lot of stuff happening. When you hear midgets, I don't know if you think of sprint cars, but we got them here tonight. I usually hear midgets, I think of short people. We're in a small race car. They're angry. And I think this racetrack linear been angry as well because there's been 9 yellow flags in 32 laps. So that's not doing a whole lot of math. That's a whole lot of laps under yellow. Hope they have enough gas. Let's go back to green flag racing. Jamison Colbridge and Shane Kelly going to lead the way. And here comes Joey Lamb, the number 81 car. He is in the mix as well. Good 3-car race for the race league now into turn number 3 and 4. Shane may have had it there, but Jamison's got it rolling up high. Shane will stay low. Lamb will be right there as well. Car running in the 4th spot. Good run for Michael Henry's number 15. AJ Cruz in the top 5 with a 57 as we work it through turns number 1 and 2. And let's wait to see what's going to happen here. Is a 7 car. Looks like he got scored the race leader last time by. Inside lane rolling for Shane Kelly as we have a yellow now with 5 laps remaining. 10th yellow flag on lap number 35. We'll slow it on down again. And Shane Kelly, he has reclaimed the lead from Jamison Colbridge. So we got a new leader. We got 5 laps left. And we got another yellow flag and a replay to show off. And who is the subject of this current yellow flag? Sure, Jack is, I don't know. I don't see nothing yet either. I'm looking around. I don't see. I just don't know, but I lost there. There had to have been something because it came out from the sim. So there had to have been something there as far as maybe somebody slowed or stopped or nothing I'm seeing.
Right.
All right, maybe there's the story. Justin Sick, number 17. Let's see what happens. See it come off the wall. Nope, different car, but I guess we're not going to find it. We're back to some green flag racing now with 5 laps remaining. Shane Kelly will take the lead over Jamison Colbridge. Joey Lamb going to be our top 5 as we are off the exits of turn number 3 and 4. And 7 car, but a really good start on that one. That may be enough if this stays green. There may be a big enough gap between himself and that number 199. Can Shane Kelly find himself back to victory lane? On full velocity, Joey Lamb running a second. Car on the outside wall. Big country. Big man, little car. Wrecked over in turns number 3 and 4. Yellow for the 11th time. We've got 2 more leaners. And I think it was Jameson, and I believe that was Colton, number 24. That was up on his side. So we are up to 17 points. 17. That is a lot of wreck scores tonight here live inside Lanier National Speedway Full Velocity Racing Network. 17 points. Now this is going to change the complexion of this one as well, as the jumbling order up front is going to be a little different. Now let me take Jamison out of the equation. The 199, the race leader is Shane Kelly over Joey Lamb. Put Michael Henry up to 3rd. I believe 4th is going to be Taylor James in the 3. And Josh Smith, as much as he hit the wall with that car, the 83 maybe scored in the top 5. The timing and scoring kind of reset itself as it still shows. The 199 of Colbridge in 3rd. We know that's not true. And the 24 of Colt Snyder, which we also know is not accurate either. So we'll let this thing kind of reset. So I'm going to call it Kelly, Lamb, Henry, James, Smith, our top 5 as we go back to green. Now let's try with 38 laps going up on the scoreboard. So can we hold on for 2 more and see if these angry little cars can make it till the finish, as we are off to number 4. We're going to get 2 laps remaining, 2 more trips around. 3/8 mile for the leader. Car number 7, Shane Kelly. He is off turn number 2. He is on the back straightaway in a 3 and 4 with a lead over Joey Lamb of about 3 or 4 midget lengths. White flag in the air one more time around. Joey going to take a shot to the low side. He hit the wall, and oh, they broadsided him. Oh my goodness, that was a big wreck. I don't know if they're going to throw the yellow or not, but that's going to be the checkered flag. It is going to be Shane Kelly taking down the win in a wild last lap. It's going to be Michael Henry for 2nd. Josh Smith going to finish up 3rd with Robert Fletcher, Philip Neese, Colton Snyder, Travis Pullen, A.J. Cruz, Jamison Colbridge. Darren Cole will finish up 10th, 11th for Taylor James, 12th for Justin Sick, 13th for Joey Lamb, and 14th for Steve Cooper. Well, that was a ride, wasn't it? Shane Kelly going to take down the win here tonight. We'll get them while he's all screened out with the post-race show. That'll be next, brought to you by BladeNote.com. All right, it is time for the post-race show on the Full Velocity Racing Network, brought to you by BladeNote.com. Simple web solutions powered by nerds. You need web hosting for a terrific website, a VPS server, a dedicated server. You look no further than our friends over at BladeNote.com, and give those guys a shout, as we've seen midget cars tonight with DirtSeries.com. The Randomizer Challenge checkered flag goes to the number 7 of Shane Kelly. 2nd to the number 15 of Michael Henry, and our 3rd place finisher tonight as we move things around. 3rd place finisher with car number 83. That is going to be our friend Josh Smith on the podium here tonight. Josh, after all that, you hit the wall about 6 or 7 times. You got on the podium. Well, that's fairly random.
Very much so. I think I took the white run in 6th.
That was something. I'll tell you what, I was inside Joey's car. He hit the inside wall, and I'm not sure who got caught up behind him, but it was pretty wild. I'm not sure what you saw in your car, but that was that was nuts.
Oh, I committed to the bottom one there. He said spinning. I don't know how I got around him.
Oh, dude, it was a great job. It was a lot of fun. Midget cars, Lanier. Not a combo we see every day, bud. So I give you a hats off. This Randomizer Challenge is going to be fun for these 6 weeks. Let me give you the mic here one more time on the network to thank your crew, your friends, your sponsors, whoever else out there to watch.
Well, I got to thank sponsors for this series. You got 300 Custom, Sim Styles coming on board, title sponsor of this series. Got to thank all my admins over here, Colton, Travis, Andy, Earl, I'm sure Bob. I got to thank those guys for helping me out as much as they do. Got to thank Mud Duck Racing for helping me out what they did last season. Had a whole bunch of sponsors last season. Just glad to have a good group of guys, and hopefully see you guys next week up here.
You will. Well, hopefully will. Got to keep the cars clean. He hit the wall, but he gets a third place run tonight with car number 83. Josh Smith will finish up third. We'll let him go. We'll take a little bit further walk down to our second place finisher tonight aboard car number 15. That'll be Michael Henry. Mike, I got to ask you that those last closing laps. I'm not sure what you saw in the last lap when Joey hit the inside wall, but that was completely nuts. And you get a second place finish out of it, man. Tell us about that ride out there, as difficult as that seemed to be.
Oh, it's always a blast when you get to run with these guys. They're always very, very fast, and it's crazy as hell to even attempt to race with them. But I don't even know what happened to them. Like, I was so far up to the wall that I couldn't see anything below me. The only time I saw them was when we got to the straightaway, and to me, it looked like they were just motoring all along away from me. But I mean, I'll take a second place out of sheer luck. So I'll win more races out of luck than skill any day of the week.
Yeah, that's how we take them as sim racers for sure, man. That was a really good run out of you. Get a second place run. How this combination? Midgets at Lanier. It's only something we can find in the Randomizer Challenge at DirtSeries.com. How much are you looking forward to these next 5 races? We just don't know from week to week what we're doing, what car we're going to be in, what track we go to. This is going to be great.
Oh, it's always going. Anything you can do on dirt is going to be a blast, and really anything on this sim is going to be a blast. I mean, we had a good night Thursday night with the asphalt randomizer, and another good night here with the dirt stuff. So hopefully be able to do something in the point series. At least going to try to.
Oh, absolutely right. Good way to open up the season here. A second place run, Michael. Let me give you the mic here one more time on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Let you thank your friends, your sponsors, your crew, whoever's behind you in this race team.
Well, definitely. I mean, first and foremost, got to thank my loving wife and new baby girl for letting me do this goofy stuff. All my teammates over on the asphalt side for giving me a night off during the week to run this thing at all them guys over at Turn Left Motorsports. All my goofy friends that just hang out with me and keep me sharp on this stuff.
Goofy friends and keeping us sharp. I like that. I'm going to carry that one with me. Michael Henry, ladies and gentlemen, our second place finisher tonight in car number 15. We'll let him go. And I'm certain I've seen this guy race a bunch here recently. He's going to be a guy we're going to talk to a lot more over the course of this Randomizer Challenge as I walk into BladeNode.com Victory Lane at Lanier. And it is so good to see our old friend, Showtime Shane Kelly, back in the winner's circle, this number 7, man. First of all, great job. Tell us about this race car, this combo, man. These cars are usually a little bit twitchy to drive. This had to be a lot of fun at Lanier.
Yeah, these things are a blast to drive, man. When you get a group of guys that can control them, it's a lot of fun, man. They put on some great racing. The slide jobs are amazing to see, and you can return the favor in the next turn if you hit everything up right. They're just a blast to drive, man. I think we had a pretty good night, come in the Lanier, had the midgets. I know the chat there before the race, some guys was kind of nervous, but I think we put on a heck of a show.
It was certainly entertaining. And I'm going to tell you what, we saw a lot of yellows for sure, but these cars are a handful. Racetrack, definitely a different combo than usual. If there's a combination that you hope hits here in this Randomizer Challenge, Shane, what would be your dream setup here to run, maybe say next week?
For me, we hit the first one off here, the midgets, man. I just have a blast driving them. But sprint cars, I'm a big fan of the 360s, 410s, and anything the Pro Late models, a little better than them than I am the Super. So if we can get some more open-wheeled runs, maybe even a 369 wings, that would be a blast too here.
Oh, God, I'm looking forward to that, man. Well, it is great to hear your voice again. Good to see all is doing well. A Victory Lane appearance on the Full Velocity Racing Network, Shane. I'll let you have the mic one more time. Let you thank your great sponsors and team behind you.
Yeah, man, thanks. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys, man. The best broadcast business out there. Love getting to run some races, being broadcast by you, getting back into things here. And got to thank my teams there at Mud Duck Racing. Joey, he stuck the nose there on me on the last lap, and I thought he was going to get me, and I guess he made a little mistake down there. I know he wanted it bad too. And thanks, Josh, Dirt Series, for putting this on, all the viewers out there. My dad's hopefully got to watch tonight with all that's going on in the world. I hope some people watch to get away from everything that's going on, man. And like I said, it's just a pleasure to be back talking to you guys.
Well, it certainly is, and I echo the sentiment of just getting away and back to normal for sure. Tonight's race winner with car number 7, Showtime Shane Kelly, back in Victory Lane. And It's always good to see old friends here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. I'm sure we'll talk to Shane a lot more in the next couple of weeks, as we will have the Randomizer Challenge live on the airwaves every weekend here of Sunday nights on the Full Velocity Racing Network. For Jack Truin, for Todd Stanton and Ron Piles, for all the great folks here, we're going to thank Josh and Colton, the entire group at DirtSeries.com. Great to come back with these guys. For all of our great sponsors like Team Bar Motorsports, iRacingIFlag.com, Voiles Trucking, JMaxStrong.com, BladeNo.com, the South Texas Speedway, Milner Media and Design, Sheffield Graphics, Trash Panda Graphics, 3D Racing, the TDR Racing League, JP Designs, Cyber Thunder Racing League, iRacing Dirt Painters. I don't know if I got JP Designs in or not twice or what. I got lost in my train of thought. I am Phil LeCastle. See you back here next time on your source for esports racing. Good night, everybody.